Welcome back, Buddy Fighters, to Chris Miasma's channel. You know this is where we do it. Today I got for you Shadow Dive Darkness Dragon World. This is pre-Set 5, so please forgive me for the lack of an update. I have stuff coming in for it, and I will put up an updated one once I update it and thoroughly test the deck to make sure it works. And it all goes beautifully. Alright, starting off as usual, we got our size 1s. As you can see, my buddy is Death Ruler Gallows. So we have 4 Death Ruler Gallows in main deck. Namely just because if you know the deck, every time he lands an attack against a fighter, you get to bump yourself up a life. Which is great fun and actually helps balance out some of the things that happen to you since they don't have a lot of attack or defense. And their Shadow Dive makes it pretty awesome. Next up, we have 4 Death Ruler Burial, another key size one in the deck in my opinion. Others will have their opinions, but whatever. Next up, I have 4 of the promo Death Ruler. I think it's Efi Altis, or Efi Altis, however you say it. Favorite card just because of appearance-wise, but he's also a promo, and I have tons of extra copies of the promos from all 3 current sets, as well as a fair amount of other promos. Alright, next up we have Death Ruler Aliyah. Now, I actually chose him. Normally I'd choose something else that had Shadow Dive like Cremation, but with that crit of 1, I just really wasn't liking it. Even though this guy doesn't have Shadow Dive, I find that he lowers most of my other opponent's cards low enough for even I could hit him if there being a problem. Next up, we have our size 2s. I only run 4 Death Ruler Abril, which actually I'm trying to find something to replace him with. I like him, but I hate him at the same time. So I'm hoping there's something in the new set that I'm actually going to use for him. And then our size 3s, which I'm actually thinking of taking one of them out. But it's Death Ruler Curse. He has Move and Shadow Dive with a crit of 3, so he's all kinds of fun. I wish there was a way to give him double attack, because then he'd be twice as deadly. Alright, that'll do it for our monsters right now. So let's take and get to our spells. Now, my spells are going to seem a little weird because I built my deck to kind of revolve around it can possibly get you in one turn. So we have 4 Judgment Day. I love this spell. It gives all my cards an additional critical, which means if you get a swarm of 3 different size ones, pop this. That's 9 damage, which is quite hefty for anyone to take. Next up, we have 2 Abyss Symphony, because you will take some punishment with this deck. We don't have really great defense in this deck except the size 3. Next up, this goes in with the one-hit kill combo as well. 3 Devil Stigma. I love this card in any deck. Namely just because, guess what? I'm either going to take a target away from you, or if I have my weapon equipped, I'm going to kill my center creature and attack you with my Shadow Dive weapon, which in that case would deal 10 points of damage. Next up we have 3 Black Dragon Shield, mostly just to help you avoid taking damage and give you a little life boost, all of which is great. We then have standard in most decks, 3 Vampire Fang. Card boosts you up 2 gauge, so it's a pretty nifty card no matter what deck you use it in. To go with more destruction, we use Death Grip, which if you don't have Devil Stigma, if you are unfortunate enough not to get it, Death Grip lets you kill creatures on either side of the board. So you can get yours, you can get theirs, whichever way you want to work it. We also have 4 Midnight Shadow, another way to avoid taking hefty damage, such as from drum or double attacking units. Or even, another deck like this. Next up we have our weapon that I was talking about. Demonic Talon Vampire Claw. I've heard so many good things and bad things about this weapon depending on how you use it. I feel for the way my deck works, it's perfect for it. It works well and it's not a problem. And of course, in case the game becomes dragged out and I can actually use it, We have 3 Nightmare Despair. Perfect for just having my opponent's own unit attack them in the face with an additional crit. So if they only got 2 crit, they're getting hit in the face for 3 crit. And I've heard a lot of debate with that the attack caused by this impact can be shielded, it can't be shielded. I'm waiting on an official ruling, or if someone already has one, please, I would definitely love to have the information. Let me know. But that's it for this deck, guys. Be sure to subscribe, comment on the deck below what you love, what you hate. If you want to try it, let me know. Alright, and share your experiences, and I'll catch you guys later.